De acreditar que sempre estás em mim.
My new album, Doce Presença, is the result of a lifelong friendship. A friendship based on respect and love for Brazilian music, passion for melody and poetry, and for each other's voice. In July 1978, I was invited to see Ivan Lins perform in Rio de Janeiro. After the show we met. I bought his LP, Nos Dias de Hoje, and he signed it, José, a admiração e o grande abraço do amigo Ivan Lins. As if he could foresee how we really would become friends. In 1980, I started my own Brazilian band, Batida. We were very successful in the Netherlands and throughout Europe. Things got off.
Começar de novo e contar comigo.
I went to study in Rio, and years later, I was very fortunate to meet with Antônio Carlos Jobim.
You know, and this is funny. And then when I wrote the one-note samba, they said that I was taking it from Nightingale.
Then I ran into Ivan again. Meanwhile, I had recorded a tribute to Antônio Carlos Jobim in Los Angeles, produced by Dori Caymmi. And then Toots Thielemans was celebrating his 75th birthday in Brussels. He invited both Dori and Ivan. After the show, Dori told Ivan, "This is Josee. Remember, I gave you her album." Ivan got excited and gave me a big hug, saying, "I am your fan." The next year, Dori and Ivan came to the Netherlands for the recording of my second album, Dois Mundos. We played a sold-out concert at Paradiso in Amsterdam. Then I started making demos for my third album with guitarist Leonardo Amoedo. I wanted to record it in Rio de Janeiro. I called Ivan to ask for his advice. "You should go to the Discover studio," he said. "That's where I record. I live around the corner." During the recording sessions, Ivan came over nearly every day. It was such a happy, inspiring, and creative time. In 2004, Ivan and I shared the stage at the North Sea Jazz Festival. In 2006, he performed with the Metropole Orchestra and invited me to sing Doce Presença. In 2011, Ivan received an Edison, the Dutch Grammy, and I was his guest in 2 songs in another show with the Metropole Orchestra. And in 2014, Ivan was so kind to write the liner notes for my album, The Chamber Music Project. It turned 2022, and I went to see Ivan playing a show in Lisbon. 2 days after the concert, we met. Ivan immediately mentioned our version of Doce Presença and how he loved it so much and how come it never got released. The next month, Ivan came to the Netherlands for a series of concerts. He wanted to spend a day at my house. We took a long walk on the beach nearby, and I told him I would like to record another Brazilian album. Ivan replied that he would love to be the producer. His sons Claudio and João came to join us, and we all toasted to the new album. Early July, I went to Lisbon for the first series of recording in the fantastic studio of Rui Veloso, with Ivan's wonderful Portuguese band.
Eu há de seguir
In August, I returned to dual vocals. And now, 2024, here is our new album, Doce Presença. There are 12 songs on the album. Some are written by Ivan, including a samba that he wrote together with Michel Legrand in Paris, Samba de Vison. There are 2 songs of Lenine and one of Ivan's son, Claudio, titled Cupido. One composition is mine. I wrote it together with Martin Fonse on a lyric by Leonard Neyg that Claudio Lins translated into Portuguese. It is the biblical Song of Songs, now called Cântico dos Cânticos. Ivan and I sing a French duet from the classic movie Un homme et une femme. Ivan told me he saw the movie many times after his girlfriend broke up with him. The bonus track is another duet, our live recording of Doce Presença from 2006. It is the last song on the album and at the same time the first song in our collaboration for this record. Needless to say that it is of great emotional value to Ivan and myself.